You join us as we decide to
How's
eat
Nick
lunch
doing?
with everyone.
He keeps saying that he didn't do it.
I see.
Do you think he... You know... Diane?
The evidence at the scene would suggest so. But this third party who knocked him out makes things more complicated.
Oh, we're going to discuss the case during lunch.
Ugh.
What's the matter?
I'm assuming Emily made these sandwiches.
What is this? This tastes different.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry. I've got the mustard and peanut butter mixed up.
Thomas, you having a bad day? That's not like you.
You've been working just as hard as us recently. You must be tired.
Not really. Please, I'll make these over.
What? Why? It doesn't taste bad. In fact, it tastes pretty good to me.
You've got no sense of taste, woman. We've established you can't cook. Anyway, back to doing actual investigations. I checked how many side quests are left. And there's some we can do in this chapter. There's one we can do next chapter, and that's it. We're out of side quests. So we need to go this way, because it indicated that the side quest is from Nick. Who should be in one of these? That's not Nick. That's just some guy who's always been there. There's Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Happy that you've got
Didn't
your
take
man.
his hoodie from him, did we?
No. I'm not your man.
Who else is arrested in
Just
this
a
town?
suspect.
Nick.
I didn't do it.
I'm
Actually,
inclined
I
to
believe
believe him at this point.
But until we catch the real murderer, you're going to remain a prime suspect.
What's gonna happen? to me
Honestly,
then?
being down here is safest for you.
Never mind. I'm more worried about Olivia. How's she doing?
Come
on, say something.
Fine.
I can't tell you
I
anything.
think I haven't checked up
If
on her.
that's the case, could you hand her a letter, please, Agent?
It's not like
You
it's
don't
going to
mind
tell him
me
to break him out,
inspecting
so
it
it's fine.
first?
Oh, that's fine.
Only this once, Nick.
Thank you. Thanks.
I mean, I'm not in charge of the jail. Everyone else is. I'm just an FBI agent here, so technically you should be asking someone else. And Thomas would do it, because Thomas is a nice guy. If Thomas ever came down
Tell
to
her
see you.
I'm sorry, will you?
Nick, you need to do that, not me.
Nick's letter. So I was looking at some of the cards we had, because I wanted to see how many we had, and we've got so many of them. I don't know how many cards there are in total, but let me go to the card list. Trading cards. Let's check this, the ANG Diner menu. That's number 64. So you don't need all of them, but you need all but one. But this is Diane, and it says the third victim. Which means, if we'd read this much earlier, when we actually got it, we'd know she was the third victim. These cards contain spoilers. Which means, luckily we managed to avoid those spoilers. But I stopped reading the cards as soon as I read that. Well, as soon as I read Becky's, actually. Because I was like, oh dear, these are going to do spoilers. Because we got Diane one for doing a side quest for her, and then it would just say, I died. And you'd be like, what? So that's a bit ludicrous, but... So do not read those cards until you've got them all. We're probably going to speak to Harry at some point. We've yet done that too. We need to go to the ANG Diner. ANG. ANG. I think, are we in a police car again, or have we still got York's car? Olivia should be in the A&G, that's where she works. Oh, that's a police car, that's not York's car. Why is the A&G closed? When's the A&G open? When do you open? Oh. I thought it would be open. It's gotta be open soon, right? Unless she's somewhere else. Still closed. Wait, is she, like, at her house rather than here? Oh, she is, right. Oh, she's already up a little bit, we'll just run over there. Oh, nope, there's a giant wall, not running that way then. It was dumb of me, I should have realised she'd be at home mourning. Do 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 do. We should also talk to the General Lannister, see if we can acquire some more cars. Don't want to spend all our money, obviously, because the next quest is from Kenneth, which is probably another one of those psychic maps. I made it. Knock knock. Hey Olivia, I got a hint for you. Yes? I have a letter from Nick. It says, you suck.
What's this?
Nick asked me to give it to you. It's a letter from him to you.
Nick wrote this? For me?
Yes, you are his wife and he is in
Olivia.
jail.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I am causing you.
I'm writing this letter because I need to tell you some things. First, I'm sorry about meeting with Diane without telling you. My actions were irresponsible and may have caused you to misunderstand. But I swear to God I was not cheating on you, and I didn't kill Diane. That's what I wanted to tell you. As I sit here in this cell, all I can think about is you. Don't worry about keeping the diner open, okay? Try to eat well, too. I had thought that this happiness we had would just go on forever. I've always been grateful to you, but I've never told you, have I?
It's always
I used to
important to
think
tell people what
putting
you
it into
think
words made
because
it
they
sound
can't
cheap.
always understand it.
But at times like these, words are all we need. Thank you for everything. Once I get home, I'll make it up to you. Take care of yourself. I love you. Nick.
What a nice letter. You know you can go visit him, right? I mean, it's not like he's going to try and murder you. Seriously, it's just a local jail. You can just,
Agent-
you know, go.
Could you wait a moment, please? I want to write a reply.
Sure.
Dear Nick,
Go ahead.
Thank you.
I love you too. Signed, Olivia. P.S. Idiot. Wow, her letter is really short.
Zach, I hope Nick will feel better by this.
We completed Nick's letter. Now to do the next quest, which is to deliver the other letter. It's time for a question. What's this? You got onions. Taking your onions. Oh, it doesn't respawn. Oh well, I've stolen your onions. Onions are mine now. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Gotta sneeze, don't wanna sneeze. 1, 2, 3. I like how I was gonna sneeze and someone downstairs sneezed. I wanna bizarre family I have. Oh, I might as well just run there. You could do the exercise anyway, couldn't you, York? But where am I going to re-get York's car? Hang on. None of them are York's car. Unless it's outside the General Lannisters. Oh, can I come in via the back? Oh, that's strange. Didn't know I could do that. That's good though. Makes life easier. Do 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 do. Nick, I got a letter for you. I'm not a mailman, but you know I'll do it because I'm a nice guy. Nice guy, Francis York Morgan, coming through. Do 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 do. Nick, I got you a letter.
Huh?
Give her the letter. I got a reply letter. It says,
It's a
"Dear
letter from
Nick,
Olivia."
I love you too. You're an idiot."
From Olivia?
No, I wrote it to make you feel better. Of course it's from Olivia. Go.
What the? I wrote so much. More than I'd ever actually say. A lot more than this. And she writes me only 3 lines back.
Not enough for you?
Oh, no, it's more than enough.
She wrote as much as she could. That's the best she could do right now.
Yeah. 3 powerful lines. I believe in you. I'll wait for you. I'm sorry. I don't agree with the last one, though. I'm the one who has to apologize.
Do you feel a little better now, then? Just wait until the case is finished. I promise this will all come to an end.
Yeah.
I mean, if
I
you're not the
know, I
murderer, it'll be
believe you.
fine.
She's believing in me, too. And waiting for me.
Well, I have to be going.
Hold on a minute.
Why did we not take this from him? What else has he got?
What's this?
You guys are
The key
terrible
to
at
the
this,
back
locking
door of
people
the
up.
diner, there's a big bag in the kitchen. I don't know if you could use it, but consider it yours. You'll have to help yourself to it, of course. I can't exactly go with you.
Okay. I'll take this and I'll go check it out. Looks like a return to better things for those two, eh, Zach?
All it took was someone else to be murdered. So the key to a happy relationship is just get along with another woman, don't have feelings for her, just enjoy the things she enjoys, and then hope that a murderer kills her, get locked in jail, and then just tell the person you actually love, look, nothing was going on, and then they should forgive you and everything will be fine, right? That's exactly how things go. What do you mean that's not how true love works? It is, isn't it? I should probably call off those assassins. Oh well, it'll be fun. The person who I'm with will not watch this anyway. Although, if I did murder someone, I know who would have to be murdered. It would be you. I say, pointing ominously at the screen. None of you can see what I'm doing, which makes that joke fall flat. I'm very much a visual comedian rather than a words comedian. The Ancient Diner's never going to be open again, is it? Does this mean that Emily would never be able to eat food? Why does it say observe? Oh, I can open this. Haha! Sneak in, going in through the staff entrance. But everyone's gonna be mad that we locked up this dude. This, I think, is a prominent place in this community. Phone. But no, we want to go in here. Now we can get into the kitchen. Ooh, why is there a flare in the back? Well, I'll take it. Oh, an item bag.
Nick was like, if you could use it. But, Zach, this is great. We'll be able to carry more items now, Zach.
A bag will let you hold more items. Hooray! We upgraded our character. Why did we get a bigger gun bag before we got this? Oh well, it's useful, isn't it? Nothing in there? Nope. Food looks in here fresh. Are you sure? No one's been here for a long time, so I don't think it's going to be that much. This door leads to the bathroom. You don't need to go just yet, do you, Zach? Well, I mean, I'm on the other side of the TV, so I can't really do that. So we'll go to the Lannister, see if he's got any more cars, and then we'll go to the hotel, because that will end the section. Don't know why I derped on that. You knew what I meant, though. I hope you knew what I meant, otherwise things would be bad. Bad. So we take the car and go. I'm just gonna use the walking and talking. It's bad, but it don't look too bad. It will let it happen to me. And it's walking and talking. I only know that song from Elite Beat Agents, so I probably got the tempo all wrong. EVA is great though. EVA is a good game. It's not hard because Jumpin' Jack Flash is ridiculous. And Jumpin' Jack Flash, the dun dun. Anyway, came in a good time. Continue show. I'll take Usher's car for now. I didn't buy the other one. Alright. Son, are you kidding me? I am kidding you. And that's Usher's car, which I'm going to drive away. I think that was pretty fast too, actually. I'm going to get out the
Zach,
car.
is there
It's now
something
out the
here
way.
that you want to check out? Well, I'll join you if you like, but I do need to get that report written. Once you're finished, let's head back to the hotel.
I mean, you have no choice. I'm the one in charge here. Let's see if I can buy that other car. I don't even need these cars. It's probably just because in case stuff happens. Perfect day to go on a treasure hunt. What do you want? Diane's car? I was gonna say she doesn't need it anymore anyway. She's dead now. That's probably why he has it. Look at this silly little car. It's weird that each car has its own little jingle. I'll get into Usher's. So that's the car that it lets us use more frequently. And then let's finish the case by walking to the hotel. Now I'm just going to pick up everything I find, because it doesn't even matter. We want to go to the Great Day Yard. Now I don't know if there's being one murder a day, because I can sleep as many days as I want, so technically we could have like a year past being here, and have a year between the murders. Oh, they all appear here. Is this York's car? Hang on. Oh, that's Quint's ride. That's the Rockabilly. Where's York's? Oh, this one's mine. Get in the car. Get out of the car. Since I've used it now, that will be the car we walk with, so let's go in here. Do we need to do this? No. Why are we doing this? Because it's fun. And I like stuff. Let me just type up my thoughts again. Tap, 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 tap. This is another end of day report then. Whew. People were murdered.
Zach, let's go over our progress.
Okay.
From what Olivia told us, and the sketchbook we found at Becky's house, Nick and Diane became our primary suspects, yes. There were a couple of reasons for this. First, Becky gave the missing locket to Diane.
She
Also,
did.
Nick has no alibi for when Anna and Becky were killed. We
That's
followed
also
Nick to the
true.
art gallery, which led us, unfortunately, to our third victim. The third victim, Diane.
You might think that it was
was
George,
strung up in the entrance hall of the art gallery.
which we went through
Hands were
twice,
tied
but
and a
whatever.
knife was sticking out of her chest.
Wait, there was a knife sticking out of her
However,
chest?
there was a
So when we
marked
dived at her,
difference from the
wouldn't the
previous
knife have, like,
crimes.
pierced her?
Do you remember what that was, Zach?
There was no murder weapon, but...
That's right. Diane was still alive.
I mean, so was
This suggests
Becky
that very little time had passed since the crime was committed.
when we got there, so... Things have been
Which
very
means the
strange.
criminal was still close by. It was someone near the scene. There are two possible candidates. Nick, who was knocked out in
You
the
know, we
entrance.
could think it was George.
Zach, who was the other person?
It's always been women. I don't want to suspect George, though. It was Kaysen. Kaysen was there.
That's right. Casey. We followed Willie, good dog, all the way to him. Casey had stated
That's how we're
that
going to
as
preface the word
follows.
Willie now. Willie, good dog.
He and Diane were in a physical relationship. That was why he visited the gallery.
Because
were in the
the,
middle of
the art
something
gallery has the
huge.
best exhibitionisms.
Diane lost her cool and shoved Casey up in the basement.
Also, Diane apparently wanted to have sex with a tree, so...
I
I have no idea what's going on. What did we do? Oh, footsteps of the boot.
That's it. The sound of boots passing by. Nick was wearing boots that day.
I mean,
Which means it
she
was
got locked
likely
up
that
when Nick
Diane met with
arrived,
Nick in
so
her room.
he got knocked up when Nick arrived,
Nick
so
said he
that's
argued
logical
verbally with Diane
that you
about
could hear
playing
Nick's
around with Nick,
footsteps.
but they
Doesn't mean
eventually
that it's
decided
another
to go out
person.
drinking to make up. However, immediately after that, Nick was
She
attacked
was
by
dead.
someone in the entrance hall and knocked unconscious.
That happened.
We saw the rest.
We did.
Zach,
We
you
Superman
think
dived
Nick
and
is our serial killer?
George grabbed us and it was phenomenal. Yes, no, I don't know. I love the images we've got. We've got happy York, confused York, or I don't know.
Me too.
Oh, it was the correct
Usher
answer.
sent in a report too. He found a large volume of red seeds in Diane's stomach.
Keep finding these
This
red
confirms
seeds.
her as a victim of the raincoat killer. Remaining leads.
But the Raincoat Killer is
There's the
local to
locket,
this town, but
which
we
is
were
in
finding
Carol's
red
possession.
seeds everywhere on other cases outside of
The man
town.
with the tattooed back.
Unless the Raincoat Killer
and the
travels.
upside-down peace
Which
sign.
makes me think it's Kaysen.
There's a lot left to answer. I hope the coffee will give us more guidance tomorrow.
Maybe the coffee will give us more guidance tomorrow. Maybe coffee hates us.
Zach, what did you think about George pouring his heart out? I was
It was
surprised.
sweet. George likes
It's
us.
the end of a monarchy.
It was never a monarchy. We
And
just
he called
didn't
me
believe
York
him.
instead of Agent Morgan.
It's because we relied on him and he relied on us. There's someone at the door.
Emily? What's going on? Do you know what time it is?
I'm
Very late.
sorry. I couldn't sleep, so I was drinking alone.
Okay.
My
So now
mother
you're
was
here.
a very kind woman. She always smiled so brightly. Baked cakes and cookies every day. She'd say that I needed the sugar because I spent so much time thinking. My father was always quiet. We never talked much. He was a federal agent.
Okay.
just like me.
So she came
And he
round
was
and I was
hardly
like,
ever at home.
ooh, connotations. Nope, just going to talk about
The
our
only
mothers
words he
apparently.
ever had for
This
me
is
were
not very good
harsh ones.
foreplay, York.
I had a vivid imagination.
Although
And
maybe it is if you
I
show
remember
you've got a
he once
sensitive
said this
side.
to me.
Hmm.
There are plenty of crazy things in this world. You don't have to go dreaming them up. and it's my job to make sense out of them. One day you'll understand what I'm saying.
Then I made up Zach.
I found out later that my father was one of the first to ever use criminal profiling to catch bad guys. And so now I'm doing exactly the same job that he did. Like father, like son.
Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
You can. Please ask us about Zach.
Mind if it's something personal?
Fire
It's
away.
78 inches. You wanted my shoe size, right?
Who's Zach?
I am. Hello. Hello, it's me on the other side of the
Zach
TV.
is a friend of mine.
Oh, we're friends, yo.
So you
That's
do
great.
have friends.
Yeah,
Hey, don't you be mocking our friendship.
he's my only friend.
What
Yo,
kind
you
of
need more friends.
person is he then?
He's a weeb.
Well, I've never seen his face. But he's always with me, and we discuss everything.
It's normally a
When did you
one-way
become
thing. You don't listen
friends?
to me.
A long time ago.
When we first crashed and he told me I had to
When
press
I was a
X.
child.
I haven't known you that long. What is this scene? Oh no. Did the dad shoot the mum? What happened?
I was 7.
Yes.
I woke up one morning to hear my mother crying in the living room. This wasn't normal, so I headed in to see her. My father was there pointing a gun at my mother. I was so scared.
It's weird.
I
Why?
closed my eyes. So I don't remember much more. But I do remember the words my father
Was
said
your
to
mum
me.
a criminal? Was your dad a
At
criminal?
times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Pretty sure that's not something that a federal agent should do.
When I came back
You
to my
can't just take
senses, they were
justice
both
into your own
dead.
hands.
He shot my mother and then killed himself.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
I'm so
Why?
sorry.
Don't worry about it. Zach's with me. It
You
was
are
around that
emotionally
time that we
scarred.
became friends. I'm here. I'm with you, he said. I'll be here always.
It would explain
We
why
can
you're
get through
haunted
this
by the
together.
dreams of the dead, but still.
Quite
Maybe you
aside
should
from
let
that
Zach go.
terrible scene in front of me, that voice seemed to make me calmer.
It explains why you smoke
And here we
marijuana.
are, working together, getting through things. This is the first time I've ever told anyone about this.
I feel like it's the first time
I
anyone's
wonder
ever
if
asked.
Zach will get angry.
I'm not angry.
That's a sad story.
I just have more questions.
But I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I'm sure there was a reason for what your father did.
But we never found
I
out.
know. I think maybe I became an agent to find out why he did what he did.
Oh yeah, York. I forgot to thank you.
There was no cough then. Like, she made
Thank
the
me.
action, but there was
For
no
what?
actual
You
cough.
saved my
Noise.
life. If you
Yeah,
didn't
you
save me
could
at the
have left.
gallery,
You
I
could
would have
just let
died
Diane
along with
die,
Diane.
though.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless.
You
couldn't
can't
save
do anything
Becky.
without me pressing buttons.
I couldn't save Diane.
Well, you can
What
talk.
did you just
I don't have
say?
to press buttons to talk.
Useless? I was never expecting to hear you say that. Huh. There might be a modest guy in you after all.
It's a bit
Finally, you
it's
noticed?
less modest.
You're a little slow.
Whoa, whoa,
aren't
whoa!
you?
Don't insult her.
Maybe hopeless, but not useless.
That's correct. He's a hopeless man.
Zach, do you think Emily got home safely?
I'm
Anyway, I
stuck
think
with
it's
you.
more serious of a situation than I thought. Do you remember our conversation with Emily?
It happened 2
She's
seconds
really
ago.
interested
Yes.
in you.
Yeah, I know
And
she
I
is.
think she's starting to have certain feelings for you.
Okay, no, she's
if that's
not.
the case, Zach, you and I are rivals. This is a very serious situation indeed.
She's interested in you, which is why she wants to know about me. York, you're so dense.
Well,
I
if
wish
it
you'd
comes
listen
to
to
that,
me sometimes.
let it be a fair fight. Agreed?
Look, every time I switch off the game, I'm no longer there. You can be romancing her during that time.
Thomas! Thomas! Let me out of here! Come on, please! Just
What's
a
going
moment.
on?
1 second. Hate it in here, Thomas. I think I'm going mad.
What's
I know
happening
you're
to Nick?
there! Come on, please!
Is that the weird echo?
Thomas!
It's on my end as well, so I assume it's part of the game, but it's weird. I did say call for Thomas, but I didn't mean violently yell. Also, why is the tomatoes on the bottom of that hot dog? That's weird. Hey, Carol. Oh, what is that? I wasn't telling the truth about the weird sex things, but it turns out I was right all along. Apparently I'm amazing at this game and already know what's going to happen. At that point, Carol's dead, right? Who was Carol crying to? Was it the ghost of someone? Also, apparently those crawling shadows, if you shine a light on them, they become corporeal. So, maybe that's something I should have done. I don't know if I ever had my light on during the game. Episode 2's done. Which means we're going on to episode 3. So I'll see you in the next part where we discover more. Yay!